I like what NXT is doing with the women as a whole. I want to say that. I'm gonna say it again. I like what NXT is doing with the women's division as a whole. I really do. But Wendy Choo, you had no business being on this PLE. You had no business being here. I mean, you really kind of fumbled things here. And like I said, I'm not coming from a place of hating or anything like that. I'm being honest. I'm doing my best to be transparent here. But I do not like how this match could have went a little bit better. But Kalani did everything she could on her end as a great athlete that she is. She really did. But I'm going to get more into it though. Wendy Choo, you botched tonight, girl. You botched. If you look this still at the front, as she was coming off the rope, she slipped, and you could see in the second still she slipped down here, and yeah, she not only to make herself look bad, she kind of made Kalani look bad too. Not a good look, but they still kept up the momentum that they could, and for the result of that, Kelani Jordan retained her Women's NXT North American Championship, and Kelani Jordan still the champion. I know a lot of people online be saying rude things about Kalani. She's trash. She's the worst. I saw earlier one person said she's the worst. They said she's the worst NXT champion of all time. I'm like, really? Kalani's the worst champion? Y'all being harsh with Kalani. Y'all like she's the worst wrestler ever. I think the whole thing with Kalani, people don't like it because she's a baby face. She's not a heel. She doesn't do no crazy stuff in the ring. She's not flashy. She does do her stuff off the top rope, but she's very athletic. And I think because they kind of treat Kalani, they treat her the same way as Lyra Valkyria, like when she was NXT Women's Champ, they wasn't real big on her either. Some of the fans give her slack too, and I feel like that's what they're doing with Kalani here because she's not a flashy. She's a regular baby face. She's plain. She stays to herself, but she does the job and she gets it done. So Kalani Jordan, she put up the work. She hit two. She hit one moonsault on Wendy Choo, and then she hit a second one for good measure. Make sure she got that inner on her. And next thing we know, Kalani got for the 1, 2, 3. But like I said, I'm gonna get more into the whole Wendy Choo thing. I'm gonna say my stuff about her, but this is the match that Kalani did retain. I don't know what's next for Kalani. I don't know who her next challenger is going to be. I have an idea who her next challenger may be, and I'll get more to that later on. But this match here, I do have my reservations about it. I will mention it later. Definitely will mention it later. But let's see. See what you guys got to say. Uh, News first on by Femi. Figure 4 TV. We got a super chat for $1.99 by Figure 4 TV. He said, "Can we get an open mic in the Yeet?" So we got double here. Okay. Let's start off with open mic. Then we get to Yeet. Appreciate that. Thank you, Figure 4 TV.
Who the hell told you tonight was open mic night, bitch?
Yeet. Yeah, Yeet and Kelani Jordan is still the women's NXT North American champion. Now she won this back at Battleground. I think that was in May. So she has the championship now for about a good 4 months. And they was talking about her run earlier. But yep, she's still the champ, guys. But let's see. Let's see what else. We're gonna get to the next match in a second. Let me see where we at here. You guys had a lot to say about this event. That's what we here for, though. We here to talk about it. Give me some Wendy Choo Choo Train. Gerard Silly. I disagree. Wendy Choo's is better than Borlani. I'm getting to that. I figure both. I take both. I take both these women, but we know how I feel about Kalani. Did you review the men's tag team championship? Yes, John. Thanks for coming out. That was actually the first match I covered. One for two tonight. Miss Parks the Young will have her day. Wendy Choo want to know what's contention match, but I think somebody else should have got the match. Well, it's the characters, her new heel character that had to get over. Damn, when NXT get her? Kelani Jordan got signed last year with WWE. She was in the breakout tournament. And I think she won the breakout tournament. No, no, no. Was it her? Who won last? Oh, that was no. Lola Vice won the NXT breakout tournament. Yes, he did. You have to play. Ooh, I thought Sasha Banks was the best it was going to get. No, unfortunately. No. But Gerard said, I agree that Choo Choo botched. She was nervous. Give her a chance, though. She ain't one of your thirst traps. Thirst trap has nothing to do with it. Whether you thirst trap or not, you botched. You botched. And I think, like I said, I'm getting more into that. Borlani has no business having a title, but she's growing in confidence. 4 months in reduced sleep. Well, I said, you guys are harsh on Kelani Jordan. Give her a break. Um, Kalani is she's biracial. Her dad is black and her mom is white. Lola versus Lash Legend. That could be a good one. But we don't get more to it though. We got Kalani. She retained her championship. Now that's the what third match I mentioned. We got two more. Now we're gonna talk about another women's championship match, and we're gonna talk about the NXT Women's Championship, highly anticipated. We got Roxanne the Prodigy versus Mrs. Parker. Very good match between these two. As I stated, a lot of my predictions been right. Jaida Parker had a lot of momentum going in this matchup. Remember, she slapped Roxanne last week, saying that she's coming. She got next and all that. Remember, she said that. But I said it before, and Roxanne said in her promos, Lola Vice had the same momentum. We saw what happened to her, and unfortunately, Jaida Parker put up the best effort, and she went down the same way Lola Vice and many others went. I mean, Jaida Parker, Roxanne is a smart competitor. They really built her to be one of the best NXT Women's Champions of all time. She's doing a great job. She has beaten a lot of people. She's beaten Natalia, I think Carmen Petrovic. She's defeated Chelsea Green. She's defeated Lyra Valkyria. She's defeated Jordan Grace. Lola Vice. She has a list of women that she defeated in her championship run. But, unfortunately, guys, in order to continue to run her run champion, she has to keep on winning and she has to keep on dominating. And that's exactly what Roxanne did tonight. She made sure of that. So with that being said, she worked on Jada Parker. She worked on her arm. She worked on her side. She did a very good job working on her arm. She took advantage of that early on in the matchup, and it really showed in the match. Jada Parker was looking kind of weak, and I think what it was, Roxanne saw what Jada does. Jada was she does the same thing in all her matches. She didn't switch up, and Roxanne said, "Okay, I studied you. I'm going to work on it." And she even mocked Jada's move when she do that hump thing off the top rope. She sandwich her opponent, and then she does the LeBron James thing that she does. She mocked that, but the key was Jada kept trying to hit her hip move, basically a booty move, similar to the Naomi butt move, and she kept messing with Roxanne. And I think she got Roxanne once with that move, and Roxanne went outside the ring. And of course, champion's advantage to Roxanne. In order to win a championship, you have to get the champion inside the ring for a pinfall or submission, and then later on, Jada went for the hip thing again, and she missed. And Rex Roxanne, she went to barricade. Roxanne hit the pop rocks on it outside the ring, and the barricade once got her again inside the ring, and it was game over. I mean, this was another good match tonight. Roxanne is really doing her thing as NXT Women's Champion.
Before her eyes, pop rocks do not for long. Pop rocks again, and Perez reign.
So with that being said, winner is still NXT Women's Champion Roxy. Roxanne Perez is still champion. The haters gonna hate, watch them hate, and watch the money pile up. Roxanne, another champion. Some people be hating on. Oh, Roxanne's boring. Roxanne is a very good champion. I mean, you got Bailey, one of the best NXT Women's Champions. She's even giving her props, saying Roxanne is getting up there. They're really pushing her to be one of the top NXT Women's Champions in history. She's up there with the Oscars and the Shayna Baszlers and the Charlotte Flairs, Bailey, Sasha Banks. She's up there. They're putting her up there in the ranks. Do not sleep on this woman. Congratulations to Roxanne. As I predicted, would retain. Definitely. Where's Lola Vice been on TV? She went on TV last week. I think last week, but if not, she has been on TV, except with the exception that 1 week. She's in a quick segment. That's it. That was last year, the match that you was talking about. Finals of the tournament. Yep, that was last year. I don't like that WWE lowered PLE matches. What do you mean by that, CBR6? What do you mean WWE lowered the PLE matches? What do you mean? You mean it's less matches on the card? It's only 5 matches, or the match is not as long? You would like longer matches. Let me explain what you talking about by that. Jada needs to lose weight. Yeah, I told her to slap the prodigy. Roxy is finally going to lose to this biracial recent Julia. Yeah, OTC Roman Reigns, salute to you. Yeah, Prodigy knows how to study her opponent, but this was a good exposure for Jada as it's the largest crowd she's ever performed in front of. Roman Reigns is my tribal chief. Wego, salute to you. I see Julia resembles someone that I don't know who. This is Jada's first single pin of the event. Bailey haircut. How long do you think she'll reign for? Who would have thrown her? I'm gonna get to that in a second. If not Gulia, it's gonna be Gulia, Delta, Stephanie, or Cora Jade. One of those 4 women will defeat her. Lola Vice should be on Team Deserve a strong push. Speaking of which, after Roxanne retained her title, we had the debut of Gulia. She came out and confronted Roxanne. They stood face to face in the ring. They did that. Oops. Excuse me, guys. They stood in the middle of the ring. They was face to face. They was looking good though. Both of them was looking good face to face. We're seeing a future matchup between Gulia and Roxanne Perez in the near future. Yeah, but I see these two. They're going to have a future feud. And we get a good close look at her. This is Gulia. She has arrived at NXT. It's another good look at her. This is her future opponent. And it's spelled with a G, but it's Gulia. And for those who don't know, Gulia, this is her history. You guys can see she was in a World Wonder Ring Stardom. She was in this tournament. She's held these championships. The New Japan Women's Strong. That same belt Mercedes Moné is holding right now. So this is what she looks like. This is how she came in. So just give you a little information about her. But she debuted. We knew it was, I said it too. I said her, Stephanie Valkyrie, Delta, or Cora was going to arrive in NXT after Roxanne Perez retained her title. I said this on a review on a preview predictions for NXT. I said that, but this is her. Her and Roxanne going to have a feud. They said, I know that I saw a tweet. They said she had just landed in the United States, and they also said that she was working on her English. She does not have the best English barrier. I heard she's been working on it. That's what took her so long to come on TV. We first saw her at NXT Stand and Deliver in the crowd. Now that's what 4 or 5 months ago, back in April. That was 5 months ago, but she has to work on her English barrier. Plus, she is not from it. She's from another country. But that's why she's now debuting. And only the future hold what's the next move going to be for Roxanne Perez, the prodigy, as NXT Women's Champion. So that is Gulia. Like I said, congratulations once again to Roxanne. She's been on a tear. She can't be stopped. But we'll get to that. We're gonna get to the main event in a second. More matches. Well, CBR6. You're talking about WWE's lowered it. Well, I'd rather see a 5 match PLE of all good matches than get a 9, 10 stacked, overstacked card of a whole bunch of matches and half of them are trash. For example, like AEW All In 2024, they had exactly 12 matches on the card, 3 pre-shows. And I could say out of those 12 matches, including pre-show, that I'll say I like maybe 3 of those 12 I liked. So it's not about quantity, it's about quality. And remember, AEW, I said this in my AEW Dynamite vs. NXT review, they do not tell stories like WWE does. There's no proper story. It's a one-off match. They face off each other. Whoever wins doesn't matter, and they never see each other again. There's no more story. They may reference it later on, but there's no story there. Um, that's how they do. That's why I'm a big fan of now having 5, 6 matches on a PLE. Now that's the question you got to ask yourself: would you rather have 5 good matches on a card, or have 12, 10 to 12 matches on a card, and more than half of them are garbage? You're gonna say they should just have 5 or 6 anyway. So you gotta look from that perspective. Jarasa, who's Delta, she's another person from the Indies. I think she was in Japan. Her and Stephanie Valkyrie came from Japan or from the Indies. They're supposed to be really, really good, and they were supposed to be debuting at NXT at whatever time they do debut. Gulia is mine, so no thirst trap for you. Yeah, Gulia, that's cool. I got Jakara Jackson. I like Jakara. I like Kelani Jordan. And another woman I'm starting to like. Um, what's her name again? I can't think of it. Oh, that's right. I'm actually starting to like. There's so many women on the roster. For some reason, I like JC Jane. For some reason, I don't know why. JC Jane is one I'm starting to like. I think it's her character. Gulia sort of looks like a better version of Haru Shida. I hope she wrestled better than Haru Shida because Haru Shida, she sucks in the ring. Give her a mouthpiece manager, AJ Lee or someone else. Booker T thinks he's funny, but his voice is cringe. Don't get me started on Booker T's announcer. Don't get me started. Deadfire salute to you. Said I'm sad for Joe Hendry. We're going to get to this match, speaking of which, in a second. And speaking of which, that will be the main event. And that will be the NXT Championship match. We got